Deep in the outer reaches of the solar system, past all the giant gas planets and their many moons, you will find a region known as the Kuiper belt. Within this region lurks a strange little world known as Pluto. Once considered the ninth and most distant planet in our solar system, Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006 due to its small size and weak gravitational field. It shares the Kuiper belt region, an area beyond Neptune believed to contain trillions of objects, with many other small worlds known as Plutonos. Pluto's status as a planet may have changed, but its intrigue has only grown. Since Pluto is so far away from Earth, around 3 billion miles at its closest point, little was known about it until NASA's New Horizons probe arrived there in 2015. This incredible probe provided a much broader understanding of this world at the edge of the solar system, capturing stunning photos and data as it completed its flyby. So, if one day in the future, we develop the technology that allows human beings to travel and explore this distant dwarf planet, what would it be like to stand on Pluto? Gravity and surface conditions. The first thing you might notice after landing on Pluto is its weak gravity, which is only about 1/15 0.07 times that of Earth's. This means you would feel much lighter and be able to jump higher and carry heavier loads with ease. Walking on Pluto would feel like slow-motion bounding, akin to what astronauts experienced on the Moon, but even more pronounced. Temperature and atmosphere. Pluto is one of the coldest places in the solar system, with surface temperatures hovering around -235 degrees Celsius, -391 degrees Fahrenheit. Because it is so far from the sun, the heat it receives is minimal, making it an icy, frigid world. The atmosphere on Pluto fluctuates depending on its position in its elliptical orbit. When Pluto is closest to the sun, its surface ice begins to sublimate, changing directly from solid to gas. This thin atmosphere, composed mainly of nitrogen, with traces of methane and carbon monoxide, temporarily thickens. If you were standing on Pluto during this time, you might see the atmosphere freezing and falling as snow back to the surface when Pluto moves away from the sun again. Survival gear. Pluto's extreme cold, lack of breathable oxygen, and weak gravitational field mean you and your crew would require advanced equipment and specially designed spacesuits to survive. These suits would need to provide life support, thermal insulation, and protection from radiation. The technology to explore Pluto would be more advanced than what is currently available for missions to Mars or the Moon, incorporating robust systems for long-duration space travel and extreme environments. The landscape looking across Pluto's landscape would be breathtaking. You would see a variety of geological features, including exotic ice mountains made of water ice that stand taller than 10,000 feet. Sharp ridges, deep valleys, and smooth plains would stretch out before you, some created by the movement of nitrogen ice glaciers. These glaciers flow much like Earth's glaciers, albeit with different compositions and dynamics. Surface variations. Pluto's surface is a patchwork of different colors and brightness levels. You would notice areas of charcoal black, glistening white, and even deep crimson red. These variations are believed to result from interactions between solar ultraviolet radiation and the nitrogen and methane in Pluto's atmosphere, forming complex organic molecules known as tholins. These tholins then settle on the surface, creating the diverse colors seen in images from New Horizons. Craters and geological activity. Interestingly, you wouldn't see many craters on Pluto. Its relatively young surface, estimated to be less than 10 million years old, shows evidence of ongoing geological activity. This could be due to internal heating from radioactive decay or other unknown processes, reshaping the landscape and covering older impact craters. Sky and moons. If you looked up into the sky from Pluto, you would see a subtle blue tint, reminiscent of twilight on Earth, with stars twinkling in the distant darkness. The sun would appear as a very bright star, much smaller and less intense than it appears from Earth, providing only a dim light to Pluto's surface. If you were on the right side of Pluto, you might see Charon, its largest moon, dominating the sky. Charon is only about 12,000 miles away from Pluto, making it appear much larger and closer than our moon does from Earth. You could also spot Pluto's smaller moons, Styx, Nix, Kerberos, and Hydra, continuing their orbits around the dwarf planet. Tombaugh Regio landing in the region known as Tombaugh Regio, or the Heart, named after Pluto's discoverer, Clyde Tombaugh, could be particularly interesting. This area is characterized by a large, bright, heart-shaped plain of nitrogen ice, surrounded by darker, heavily cratered regions. Beneath certain areas of the Heart, some evidence suggests that Pluto might be hiding a subsurface ocean of slushy water ice. If this is true and there is enough energy, there could be a possibility, albeit slim, of some form of life existing there. This subsurface ocean, kept liquid by internal heating, represents one of the most intriguing possibilities for finding life in our solar system outside of Earth. Cultural impact and popularity. Pluto, despite its demotion from planet status, remains highly popular among people on Earth. Its mysterious nature and the surprising discoveries made by New Horizons have cemented its place as the undisputed king of the Kuiper belt. Its unique position and characteristics continue to captivate scientists and the public alike, sparking imaginations and scientific inquiries about the outer reaches of our solar system. I hope you enjoyed this detailed exploration of what it would be like to stand on Pluto. If you did, consider checking out some of our videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.